This video is part 4 of my review on Matt Giannino from Market Moves. I took his $695 option domination course and got into his Discord channel for 30 days. I've been in his Discord now for about 3 weeks. I wanted to address two main points here in part 4. First, I will address some of the questions I was able to ask Matt about his trading. And second, I will go over his performance for this week and over the last 3 weeks. In the Discord chat, I was able to ask Matt a few questions about how he trades, and here's what happened. Number one, I asked how he was doing with his proprietary trades from the course that I took, and the trades were called high ground trades. His response was, I don't do those trades with my portfolio. Second, I asked, what type of trades do you make in your portfolio? And he said, stock options and short options. Third, I asked, what type of return should I expect when trading with you? I never got a response from that question. Fourth, I asked, do you have a trade plan that I can follow? And he said, you should go through our course to understand how we operate. Fifth, I stated that I've been through and understand the options trading domination course. And again, I asked if he had a specific trade plan that I could follow. And he said, no, you can do the ones with the pro trader if you think that you need that help. I'm not sure what the pro trader is. And number 6, I asked, can I follow your trades? And he sent me to his Discord little subsection area where I have been able to follow his trades since March 16th of 2021. And I'll go over the results later in this video. Number 7, I asked, can you let me know your trading edge? And his response was a question mark. And number 8, I explained what an edge meant by asking, what gives your trading system an edge over other trading systems? And he said, we just provide knowledge for traders to advance. And I don't know what you're asking. And he said, the stock market takes time to understand, but once you do, there is insane potential. And number 9, I asked, have you been able to capitalize on that potential? And I also asked, can I see your P&L? His response was, I do not provide that information. And I just show my own personal entry exit, and users need to observe my live stream to observe my strategy. If they follow my trades, there are possibly better entry exit points, but a user would have to make that decision. As far as my take on his responses, I will let you be the judge on how to interpret the information. Now next I will get into Matt's trades from this week and then go over what has happened over the last 3 weeks. Okay, so here are the results for just this week. Matt only placed 2 trades the whole week, and you can see they were both losers. One was down 52%, one down over 36%. He normally does a lot more trades than this, usually maybe 5 to 10 trades a week. I don't know why he slowed way down this week, but he hardly did any trades. Now, as far as what happened over the last 3 weeks. Okay, so looking over the last 3 weeks, remember that Matt said that you could allocate 5 to 20% of your capital per trade. I went really conservative, gave him the benefit of the doubt, and I allocated 5% of total capital per trade. We started with $25,000 on the 16th of March. And you can see what happened all the way to the end of, after 3 weeks, you're down to $22,289, or down 10.84% in just 3 weeks. Now, as far as the win rate, losses, and the break even, you can see the wins, 6, and you can see the losses, 9, and the break even's 1, so 16 total trades. Now, the moderator or employee mentioned that Matt sees a 70% win rate. This is only 37.5% win rate. He said that when he has a win, he makes 100%. or more. This one didn't make 100%. This one didn't. None of his 6 wins made 100% return. Now, giving Matt the benefit of the doubt as far as capital allocation, I could have chosen to do the capital allocation based on risk rather than total capital. And if I did it based on risk, I would have, because whenever he gives out a trade, he gives out a stop loss at about 50% of what he purchased. So meaning that the max loss you could take if you put a stop loss in there would be 50% of this, which means that you're really only risking about 2.5% of your capital per trade here. So what I did was I went with another possibility, which would be risking 5% based on the stop loss. And if you got all done with it, it's really the same thing as risking about 10% per trade here. And I created a spreadsheet based on what the results would have been if we were allocating based on 5% risk rather than 5% capital. This is what would happen if he allocated 10% of capital per trade, which would be the same as allocating 5% with a 50% stop. And I hope that makes sense. If not, you can ask in the comment section for me to try to clarify that a little better. But if he was risking 10% per trade, he would be down almost 21% in just 3 weeks. So there you have it for week 3 with Matt Giannino and Market Moves. And remember, if you are interested in my free options proprietary trading course, you can sign up with the link in the description below. And hey, don't forget to hit that like button on the way out. Thanks.